Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I'm sharing a trade that I did, and I actually traded for a bag, which I rarely ever do. This is a bag that was offered to me, and at first I really just thought, nah, what am I gonna do with that, right? But I kind of gave it a little more thought. It's a bag that I used to own from back in the day. I have videos on it. In fact, my first video doesn't have any audio. I looked it up. It's literally 16 years ago. I did a video on this bag in 2008. And maybe I had music and it was copyrighted. I don't know, but the whole video, just the audio doesn't work. So it doesn't even make sense to really watch it unless you want to just see my hands moving around a little bit in the quiet. Yeah, I'll get to that at the end because first I got some extras with this this trade, which I thought was really nice. So we do have a letter. All right, so just open this stuff up here, and I wanted to share with you, just because again, it's a little unique to me in getting bags in trade. Like a lot of times people offer them, or I'll offer bags. But I do have a lot of bags. This is just one specific one that I had and I just don't have anymore and I missed it. And this is unique too because this is a lefty version of the bag. All right, so you'll understand that a little more in a minute. So hey Jeff, first off, thank you for doing this trade. I really appreciate it. I've been subscribed to you for 15.5 years now. Proud to say I've been here since your channel start. You're the main reason I got into EDC and prepping / readiness. I bought your PMP Revenge about 3 years ago. Very cool knife, by the way. Hope you're still enjoying it. You've also inspired me to start my own channel up, Rogue Spartan Tactical. Shameless plug. I hope you enjoy the bag and get some good use out of it. I've included some special things from my hometown and a knife, the Buck Highline. I've grown largely fond of it for an EDC. This is by far the most favorite knife to carry. Love the blade shape and the ergonomics. The extras are just an appreciation for you and Christina, from me as a thank you for all the effort and time you put into your videos. Thank you for the constant entertainment you provide to all of your subscribers. And quote, a man without a knife is a man without a life. Cheers from Logan L. It says, P.S. This tag is laser etched on a stainless steel tag that I made at my work. So here's the tag. I thought this was really cool. All right, so there's two holes in it, so I can mount this on something, and I was trying to think where I wanted to put this. I have some ideas, so maybe you'll see in the future, but it is really awesome. It's super cool. I do like this. It's a little bit different. It's not just like the logo. It's just obviously my name in script, but it's cool. It's very cool. So this will definitely be like a label. You know what I'm saying? I will probably mount this with some screws or something on something else, if that makes sense. All right, so stay tuned. Maybe you'll see that down the road. And then also this Buck knife, which I have not seen the Highline before. This one's pretty cool. I have to say, I do like it. It does have fantastic ergonomics. We have jimping that's actually functional on the back here. We have a cleaver style blade. All right, this one is a frame lock, or technically, I guess, a liner lock, because there are scales on there. But, you know, I'm going to go ahead and say frame lock anyway, because it's nice and thick. Pretty interesting, though. And we have a detent. It's very good. It's not going to fall out or anything, but it's very light. Like, it takes no pressure at all to pop that out with the two fingers, right? Or if you want to open it two hands, we have kind of a little gradient cut in here and a little hole in the bottom. Very cool, though. I really like it. Locks up great. The flipper does work very nice. Just a small little tab. Shoots out, locks up good. Fantastic. This one looks like 0263. All right. Pot clip is deep conceal. We have a like folded piece of, I don't know if that's colored aluminum. I mean, obviously it looks like, you know, kind of brass colored or bronze colored, but very cool. Actually, I thought it was folded over. I'm looking at it now. It looks solid. So there's like a cut in the back of it, but it is actually a solid chunk in there. Very cool, though. It is ergonomic. I do like it. You could choke up a little bit, at least in my finger. I can just tip my finger. But yeah, I know exactly what he's saying as far as the comfort there. Pretty cool. I dig it. All right, that's the Buck Highline. I'm curious the price on this guy. I don't know the blade steel offhand. Probably, I wouldn't, I don't know. I can't really guess I mean, I don't know offhand. If I had to throw a number out there, I'm going to say like 60 bucks. Complete guess. Again, I think the blade steel might make a big difference in price, but we'll see. I'll look that up later. But yeah, so also he sent, I thought this was really cool. I do love like hometown stuff. Like if you're from a place and your place is known for something, I love trying that. So we have Richard's, not only the barbecue sauce, but the hot sauce as well. All right, gluten-free. It says Richard's barbecue sauce. Actually, this is the back. It's funny because the animals are all, it's their back. All right, here's the actual front of the label. Yeah, barbecue sauce, Vermont made. Richard's Hottest. So this is their spiciest barbecue sauce. Yeah, Colchester, Vermont. I'm just kind of reading here a little bit. Trying to look at the cayenne pepper powder. Also hot sauces in here as well. A cayenne pepper mash, cayenne pepper, salt, vinegar, garlic. Yeah, interesting. Let me come close so you guys want to see what I'm looking at for the last 30 seconds without really telling you. I'm just kind of reading as I'm going. But anyway, we also have a little bottle of their hot sauce as well. So very excited to try this. And this one here, sugar, yeah, cayenne pepper powder. So cayenne, as you know, it's got a kick to it. It's not super hot, but you know, it really depends on how much you put in. Just like anything else, you can have, you know, a Reaper sauce, but if they have a, you know, a quarter of a Reaper that they're cooking in a gallon of sauce, it's not going to be all that hot, right? It'll have some kick to it for sure, but the amount of that pepper really makes a difference. Because I've had things with, like, you know, jalapeno in it that just blew my socks off because there was so much of it, you know, and all different types of peppers. All right, so what bag am I talking about? Well, here it is. It's a Maxpedition bag. We have the Jumbo Versi Pack, all right, and this beautiful foliage green, which I haven't seen. I don't know if they still do foliage green. I haven't checked the Maxpedition, God, probably over a year. Maxpedition is still extremely high quality to me. I'm a huge fan. Back in the day, all my stuff was Maxpedition. It was like top tier, best stuff you can get. Now, the reason I picked this bag is, number one, I don't think I have a Versi Pack anymore. If I do, it's not at this location. I've mentioned this before, but I have all my stuff that I own is split up into multiple places. They're basically different, you know, family members' houses. And that's for a couple reasons. Number one, for convenience. If I'm testing something and I want to go, you know, out to a different location, I don't always have to bring everything with me. Another reason is for insurance purposes. You know, if the house caught fire, got robbed, whatever, something happened, something crazy, I won't lose everything. I'll lose, you know, about a third of it or a quarter of what I have, right? So yeah, it's just, and also I have a small house, so I just literally don't have room. So that's always been a thing. So I may have a Jumbo Versi Pack somewhere else that I forgot about, but from what I understand and can remember, I do not have these bags. These bags were sold or traded years ago. I used to keep one of these for my, you know, car bob bag. I had one of these for, you know, camp stuff, mostly like fire making, survival type stuff. When I did like little hikes and trails and stuff, it's something I really enjoyed, you know, taking with me because the layout was perfect. It wasn't too big. I was able to carry everything I needed to. I like the crossbody. And as I mentioned before, this is a lefty version of this. This is actually set up to ride on the left side of me. It's a crossbody, and you can put it on the other side. It's just certain things, like even on the strap, there's like a carabiner, right? And the carabiner sits up high on your shoulder. There it is. All right, so I mean, obviously, depending on how you adjust this, you can have this tucked right up under your armpit. You can have this, you know, there's a lot of play in the strap. So even though I'm a big dude, I can have this hanging all the way down past my waist if I wanted to. So it is quite versatile. It is a Versi Pack after all, right? I forget, they used to call these the Fat Boys. I don't know if they're still calling them Fat Boys or not, but anyway, like I said, the orientation of this, the orientation of you know, certain pockets and stuff, like the water bottle. I want the water bottle to be exposed towards my front so I can grab it easily. So if this is on my left side of my body, I could do that. They do make basically a right-handed version and a left-handed version. So I don't think I've ever had a left-handed version. And that's what was kind of intriguing to me, is to get this. Not only do I love the bag, and I'll go over mainly what it is in a second here, but I wanted to try it on my left side. I thought that'd be cool. So this way, like, especially when I'm hiking or going on a trail or just being outside in general, if I have all my gear on and stuff, I do open carry. So I open carry if I'm off in the woods or whatever. I don't have to worry about people not understanding the law and all that kind of stuff and calling the cops. I don't care. If I'm in the woods, I have guns on me. I have a you know, rifle on my back, or, you know, a open carry pistol or whatever, a combination of both sometimes. Just depends on where I am. So yeah, I wanted to recarry this. I'm very much planning on being very active when spring comes. I want to do a lot of stuff outside. I know recently, I saw some comments. I recently posted a video of me trying some Oreos. That's just me trying some Oreos. That's it. I didn't make a video an hour long of me pigging out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a little bit deceiving because you guys get a little tiny peek into my life. You get whatever I decide to show you. So if I post a video, you know, and people had a problem with it because I was obviously talking about how I still want to lose weight and I have addiction to food and stuff. And that was a couple of weeks ago, I guess, at this point. And then they're like, well, Jeff, how can you possibly post a video eating Oreos after that? Because I had a pack of Oreos. I didn't even have the whole pack. I just got it to try. I had 2 of them, and I gave 2 to Christina to try. That was it. It's not like, and that's the problem, is you see these videos and you can only make your own assumptions and conclusions as to what I'm doing. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe he would post that. I'm just trying some Oreos, dude. It wasn't my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, it's just a tiny little glimpse into a minute of my day. But anyway, the point being, and the reason I'm bringing it up, is that I very much want to lose weight. I very much have to be more active. My diet has been really good. And that's something I've been able to have a control over, is my diet. When I want to lose weight, a lot of times my diet's the first thing to change, but it's 2 parts. It's exercise and it's diet, right? And sometimes for some people, they can eat whatever they want as long as they go to the gym and they work out, or they, you know, run around the block a couple times, whatever. And sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes people can go to the gym every day for 2-3 hours and they will never lose weight because they're still eating like crap, right? So for me, it's both. I can't lose weight unless I do both. And there's been times where I've been kind of stuck because I was doing one or the other. Either I was, you know, eating like crap and exercising a lot and kind of just staying stable, or vice versa, where I was eating great, but I just wasn't moving enough, right? So I want to be active. I want to be active, and I thought that'd be cool to get back into this bag. And I'm not going to go crazy with, like, you know, I don't need 10 types of ways to light fire if I'm walking down a 2-mile trail, you know, not in the middle of nowhere. You know, I'm trying to be realistic as to what I put in this bag and stuff, you know. But anyway, so yeah, I wanted to get back into a Versi pack, and I wanted to try the left-handed version. That's basically the sum of it. So normally, when someone offers a bag, I'm kind of like, you know, I'd rather have the knives and the gear and the flashlights and the, you know, silver and whatever else. But this time I was hook, line, and sinker. I love the idea. So I have a jumbo Versi pack back in the rotation here, so to speak. So we have a main pocket on this pack, right? And again, it's not like a big video. There's plenty of videos online, but the main pocket has a nice kind of, let me say, am I all the way zoomed out? We have some interior pockets in this as well, but I do like the fact that this has this kind of, you know, neck that comes up here, especially if it's like, you know, rainy outside or something. You can really cinch this thing all the way down, tuck it in, and then you have the flap. So water really just does not get in there. All right, but that is your main pocket. We have a little zipper pocket in the front. We have our sunglass pocket, which is very convenient because it's right on top. This is just one little open area. All right, little pocket for a water bottle is fantastic on the side here because we have a retention strap, right? So we have a bungee that goes over the whole thing, over the top, so that it will not fall out no matter what, but obviously you can cinch this down on the side as well. And this gets very large. You could put like a 32-ounce bottle in here if you want. The only thing with this, and I was just talking about this with Christina earlier, is like you can get a bottle to barely fit in here, like it's really tight or whatever, but then, you know, it's easy to get out, it's hard to get back in. So I kind of go with something that's medium sized, so putting it in is not a big issue. Because you could jam whatever you want in here, and you could slip it out pretty easily. But like I said, you want a sip of water, and you're fiddling around for 2 minutes trying to get it back in every time. Doesn't make sense unless you do something with like a straw top or a flip up, you know, top that has a straw, so you can literally just lift your bag to your face, take a couple sips of your drink, whatever, and then put it down. You don't actually even have to remove it from here. That would be pretty ideal. But yeah, the retention strap actually works really, really well. All right, there's also a little pocket on the other side. All right, again, you can put miscellaneous things in here. What I like about it too is on top here we have a concealed carry pocket. So it's not like it's super hidden or anything. We do have a full zipper on it. And this does make a difference on orientation. Now, if I wanted to use this as a concealed carry pocket, I would want a right side bag, clearly, right? If you're pulling your gun out real quick, it's usually a time-sensitive situation. So I'd want it on my right side and be able to orientate it so I could zip it open real quick, dip in there, get the gun out, and do what I have to do. Being that this is going to carry on my left side, I'm not going to use that for concealed carry. It is completely lined with Velcro though, so you can get, you know, a little pistol, a Velcro pistol holder that's universal and put whatever you want in there. I will utilize this pocket, I just don't know what for yet. Like I said, when I'm wearing this, I'm going to be open carrying. All right, so yeah, I mean, besides that, it does have a really thick shoulder strap as well, which makes a difference. If you have a bag of this size and you start, you know, adding a bunch of weight in there, it can be fatiguing on the shoulder, and crossbody bags in general, they tend to like rub on your neck a little bit. The edges could be a little uncomfortable. This one's not too bad, you know, as far as compared to everything else I've tried before, but these thick straps, they really do help. All right, if you just had this strap, that would get annoying and probably, like I said, chafe or irritate your neck the way it's being carried. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just got a jumbo VersiPack back in, like I said, the rotation there, which will definitely get used this spring and summer. So I'm very excited about that. Definitely appreciate the trade. I appreciate the extras a great deal, Logan. Thank you so much. Big thumbs up. And that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you guys still have a VersiPack, if you carry it, use it, what do you use it for? Like I said, for me, it was a bob bag in the car, and then it was a hiking bag, and went back and forth between different things. But now that I have the truck, I have enough storage in the truck where I don't have to have gear exposed anymore. When I had my Chrysler 200, it was like half my trunk was just gear. Whenever I wanted to use the trunk and utilize that space, it was very small because I had all, you know, this bag and that bag. Here's my medical bag, and here's my, you know, survival bag in case the car breaks down and I have to live on the side of the road for a week. Like, it was way too much, you know. I liked the idea, but also I was adding weight to the vehicle, which was obviously, you know, killing the gas mileage too. So it's just one of those things. There's usually a balance. You can overdo things very easily, especially when you're really into a hobby. But yeah, this will have a specific purpose, and I love the color too. And it's one of Christina's favorite colors, this kind of foliage green color that Maxpedition did. Hopefully they still do it, but if they don't, it is what it is. I've had this in black. You can see videos if you just type in, you know, Cutlery Lover, Maxpedition. You can see a lot of the gear I had. In fact, one of the first bags I had, I also had a cell phone holder. It was an accessory they sold. I think it was a universal, it might even be like a magazine holder, but I used it for a cell phone on the strap as well. That was kind of cool, convenient. Don't really need to do that these days. I mean, if I'm out on a trail or something, I have khakis on, I have some cargo pants, I have plenty of pockets for my phone and stuff. So I'm not too concerned about that, but you can accessorize it, obviously. You know, some straps all over the place. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.